To start the process, our foreman takes an inventory of the location, such as checking for underground utilities. In some cases, the Utilities Protection Center is called. He gives a complete explanation of the process to the homeowner. Prior to digging, and after water, sewer, gas, and electric lines have been located and properly marked, our site supervisor lays out the placement of the piers. Failed footing, water ponding, uncompacted fill dirt, and tree roots can create a host of problems, such as brick shifting and cracking, mortar crumbling, and vertical as well as horizontal cracked bricks. Settling and shifting also creates gaps at window jambs and is the indication of structural failure. As seen here in this case, many attempts were made by amateurs to remedy the problem. They failed. Once the placement of piers is confirmed, we dig. In this case, we are using a backhoe. In other situations, the holes have to be dug by hand. When we dig to the bottom of the footings, we find that the moisture content of this soil, along with the uncompacted and loose dirt, are the cause for these footings to fail. The hole for each pier is dug about 3 feet by 3 feet to allow access under the footings. And this crack, as seen here in the foundation, is where settling has occurred. Once we remove the soil, the bracket, which is the key component, is placed in position under the footings to assure proper lifting. Then, the hydraulic jack is placed over the bracket and attached to the base of the footings. The connections are made, and all jacks are connected together. Pressure is applied independently with varying amounts of PSI, and pressure is equalized to have complete control of movement. We use a 2-speed hydraulic pump with remote to keep constant pressure on all jacks. These 3-inch piers push through shell rock to bedrock or equal load-bearing strata to ensure the proper lift. Once pressure has been equalized, we use vertical jacks set in place at strategic points to allow for horizontal pressure against the walls. This is critical to ensure the walls are moving under control, so as not to jeopardize the entire brick veneer structure. We constantly monitor our pressure both vertically and horizontally. You can see where we have actually lifted the foundation several inches, as represented by the crack in the dirt. Also notice the window jamb that has been moved over some 4 inches, which will now allow the proper trim to be applied. Once we get the structure up and over, we check for level, and then we precisely drill and place a steel pin directly into each bracket for final stability. At this point, the pier is capped off and equipment is removed. After we clean, chip, grind, and clear broken bricks, mortar is reapplied to match the original. Holes are filled, and landscaping returned to normal. Professionally completed on time by skilled technicians using bedrock steel piers and backed by a lifetime warranty.